Assalamualaikum to all the audience and panelists. I'm pleased if you will lend your ears and hear our forum about Korean Wave of Study with me, Farah Izzati, as a chairperson today. Before we go further, I'm honored to introduce our speakers to all of you. The beautiful woman who sits right next to me is Miss Sutarshini, aged 23 years old, and now she works at University Technology Malaysia as a counselor. She has received a Bachelor of Education in Guidance and Counselling at University Terengganu, Malaysia. She also has taught in secondary school for several years, and she has involved in counselling activities as a career guidance teacher. She furthered her training in counselling at University Technology Malaysia. She also is an expert in the field of counselling as she has been awarded as the best counsellor at University Technology Malaysia. Our second speaker, who sits right beside Miss Sutarshini, is Professor Nurfatin Najwa, aged 29 years old, and now she works as assistant professor at University Putra Malaysia. Professor Nurfatin Najwa has received her Bachelor in Education, Department of Human Resources Management, Faculty of Educational Studies at University of Seoul. Then she furthered her study in Master and Doctorate in Education at University of Toronto, Canada. She is renowned for her actively involved in campus meeting and professional commit. She also has been awarded as she provides instructional assistance and monitors students' progress. Next, the beautiful woman who sits next to Professor Nurfatin Najwa. She is known as Dr. Nabila Jaafar, aged 25 years old. She is currently the psychiatrist at Columbia Asia Hospital. She done her MBBS at British School of Medicine. She also done her Master of Science and Biology at University of London, England. She is an expert in the field of educate patients regarding condition and treatment options. As we know, teenagers love Korean products such as K-drama, K-pop, and so on. So, that certain Korean wave has given such a huge impact to our society, and as we want to share with you guys about Korean wave of study. May I ask Miss Sutarshini, could you clarify what is Korean wave of study?
Good morning to everyone. First of all, I want to introduce myself. My name is Sudarshini from University Technology Malaysia as a counselor. The clarification about the Korean wave study is Korean studies are an academic discipline that focuses on the study of the Korea, and it also areas commonly included under the rubric include Korean history, Korean culture, Korean literature, Korean art, Korean music, Korean language, Korean sociology and anthropology, Korean politics, Korean ethnomusicology, and increasingly study of Korean popular culture. Then it also may be compared to other area studies disciplines such as American studies and Chinese studies. The Korean student will hard work for their studies to get a good mark in their examination. Did anyone think that Korean education is hard or not for the students? In my opinion, actually the Korean education is hard. The relative of primary and secondary American education, the Korean education is harder. The rote nature of Korean education makes it a memorization exercise. This is why students become more hardworking for their studies. This process sucks most of the enjoyment of the learning from the experience for the students, and it also needed to put effort in their studies. Nowadays, most Korean study publications are in English, but they also signify amount of the Korean study activity in other Arabian languages. Next, did anyone know what subject do Korean students study? They have Korean, algebra, geometry, English, Korean history, and more subjects. Korean students will memorize the notes as quickly as possible for their test time. Actually, this is as usual as students will follow the easy way to score their marks. So that's all for now about my clarification. Thank you.
Thank you for your clarification about this topic, Ms. Sutarshini. Professor Nurfatin Najwa, What will you say about this Korean wave of study?
Thank you, Ms. Farah Izzati. First of all, I would like to thank for inviting me to deliver some benefit information in our forum today. And also a very good morning to Ms. Farah Izzati, our speaker and my beloved audience. In my opinion, Korean wave of study confers a huge influence in changing attitude and behavior in Malaysia people. As we can see, there are different in Korean study culture and Malaysia study culture. Student in Korea has a strict rule than in Malaysia, especially in examination. For example, students in Korea don't have uniform. The students usually wear their own outfit in the day, unlike in Malaysia. Next, the amount of time Malaysia and Korean students spend in school is different. Each class goes on for 15 minutes and there are 10 minutes break in between each class. So, from this, Malaysian student is more interested to know about Korean culture. The effect is people start learn Korean language. This trend starts with the development of Korean study in university until the opening of the Korean Culture Center. Many of these fans pursue their liking to Korea by studying Korean language. Therefore, people's perception will be asked to recognize the relation of Korean wave with the awareness of Korean culture. However, the rate of the acceptance of the people are different because acculturation to a new society occurs at different levels and different rates. Some accept a new culture relatively quickly, whereas others require more time. That's all for me.
Can I ask something?
Yes, of course.
Is that you say this Korean wave of study give us a positive impact?
Absolutely yes. The Korean wave of study can give us a positive impact. This is because about 3,000 South Korean students are currently studying in Malaysia, and many South Korea have begun living in Malaysia after retirement. Many Malaysians have also taken granted interest in Korea thanks to the Korean wave created by South Korea films and TV drama. As a result, many Malaysians have visited South Korea for sightseeing tour. Besides that, it gives positive impact in our social culture. The Korean wave trend in Malaysia has led Malaysia to take greater interest in Korean society and culture and therefore stimulate curiosity about the Korean language and Korean study. Currently, the Korean language education is being conducted at several Malaysian universities, including UKM, UPM, UITM, and SNU, with about 200 to 300 students taking the course at each university. The number of Korean language students is smaller in Malaysia than in other Southeast Asian nations. His high favor of the Korean language study and a large number of students as good command of the Korean language is directly linked to finding jobs. In contrast to other Southeast Asian nations, Malaysia maintained relatively. We can now say that Korean study programs in Malaysia are in a stable status. The Korean wave trend in Malaysia may have an indirect relationship with the increasing interest in Korean study. The current and future Korean-Malaysia relation need more experts in Korean language and Korean study when in Malaysia and Malaysia study. Both countries should pay more attention and give more support to the development of the Malaysian language and Malaysia study program as well as Korean language and Korean study program.
Thank you, Professor Nur Fatin Najwa, for your opinions. Dr. Nabila, as one of alumni from University of Seoul, what do you think about this topic?
Thank you to Ms. Farah Izzati. In my opinion, as one of alumni University of Seoul, I would like to share about the significance of the study. This study was conducted to investigate the attitude and behavior of Malaysian people toward Korean wave that has been spread to all over world. There are many impacts that have been given by Korean wave, especially to people preference. Therefore, this study is trying to examine the relationship between Korean wave and Malaysian people preference. finding the causes that influences Malaysia people. Preference that got impact from Korean is become an important issue for several practitioners. Business people, Korean government and Malaysian government. Moreover, there have been two empirical studies about Korean wave which focus on people preference. According to that, this study may provide new consumer view for Korean business people about Korean product and culture outside Korea. From the data which collected for this research, business people are expected able to designing and planning effective marketing strategies in order to expand their business and consumer. Besides, for Korean government, from analyzing the data, as regulator is expected able to build synergy, cooperation with business people is not only for selling their product and culture but also maintains it by develop and preserve its more. Lastly, for Malaysian government is expected from this study is able to learn for improving its image and position in worldwide. That's all and thank you.
Thank you to our speaker for your time to give a talk and idea about this topic. I really appreciate it. I can tell that with a great idea from all of our speakers, they're such a professional and good speakers as well. Thank you for all the audience to attending our forum today, and I hope this forum will give you guys a new perspective about Korean wave of study.